If celebrating the holidays means a Christmas tree, well then I've got some advice on choosing the right tree stand. Hi, I'm Manfredini, Ace's home expert. When you come to your local Ace hardware store, you're going to find a pretty good selection of tree stands if you're going to be using a real tree. And it's very important to get the right stand based on the size of the tree that you're going to be displaying. Now this is one of those areas when it comes to hardware that you're going to buy where you get what you pay for. This is probably the entry level tree stand. I'm sure many of you have seen this a million times. This will do up to a 7-foot tall tree, and you can see the reservoir here for the water. There's a couple little spikes right down in here to kind of hold the center of the trunk of the tree when you place it inside there, and you're going to manually create the tree's plumbness, standing straight up or down, by tightening or loosening up these rods right here, and they're going to stick into the trunk of the tree. Now this larger stand right here, you can see much more substantial in how it's built and a little bit more substantial on the screws that you're going to use. This one will probably do up to an 8 to 10 foot tree with a much larger reservoir. Actually, you could probably go to a 12-foot tall tree with this stand. And of course, whenever you're talking about live trees, it's all about keeping them properly watered. So the size of that reservoir does matter, and you paying attention to making sure that you're putting that water in there once the tree is up. Another example of a little bit of an easier one to use is this is a self-ratcheting, really self-leveling kit. It's a very heavy base right here that you can feel. And the way this one works is you would take the trunk of the tree and you just kind of slide it in there. And then this, I'm just going to do it by hand, but you would do this with your foot. You ratchet this down and it really gets nice and tight and just grips the bane. You see that bell that just went off? When you hear that bell, that means you've tightened it appropriately and your tree isn't going to go anywhere. Having a good quality tree stand for live trees during the holidays is very important. Your local Ace store has all of the tree stands you're going to need for your holiday season. Ace is the holiday place.